For all the peoples walk, each one in the name of his mighty one. But we walk in the name of YHWH our Elohim forever and ever. We walk in the name of YHWH our Elohim forever and ever. There are many people walking this earth in the name of the one they serve, of their mighty one. But we walk, we worship, we serve, we graciously are bold yet humble and loving witnesses of the one we serve. We walk in the name of YHWH our Elohim forever and ever. This walk is never ending. Now, no, it doesn't mean we have a certain way that we walk physically, no. But YHWH knows who is his, who belongs to him. So he will send people your way because you are his. You are walking in the name of YHWH, in his name. So he'll send people to you because there's only one Ruach, and the Ruach knows who we are. Me and my son one time, we were walking into Subway, the sandwich deli. And actually my son went ahead of me. And my son was already in line. And I happened to be walking through the door. I was about to walk through the door. But before I walked through the door, I noticed there was a man standing outside. Whether he was homeless or not in front of the door, I don't know. He didn't look disheveled or anything like that, but he was there to ask people for help, whether it be food or money, I don't know. But something in me, which was the Ruach of YHWH my Elohim, told me this man is about to ask me for some food. There were about 3 or 4 people ahead of me that walked into the Subway, into the restaurant before me, but that man did not stop them to ask them. You see, he stopped and asked me because YHWH had put it on his heart that I was his, and that there was something about my walk, my demeanor, what's inside of me, the Ruach HaKodesh, that he could come to me and ask me. Now, whether I was going to help him or not, there's no way Vanessa would have known. But when these type of things happen to me, which has happened several times, I let the Ruach guide my steps, guide my walk. So this particular time I did help him. And I didn't ask him, what made you stop me? I didn't ask him. I was just like, yeah. He asked for some food. I said, yeah, come on in. Me and my son, we're about to get some dinner. We're going to get some sandwiches and some chips. I was like, you can order whatever you want. I went into the restaurant and my son was kind of looking like, okay, Mom, who is this? Because 9 times out of 10, my son knows people. And this has happened literally my whole life. Since I was a kid, people are always drawn to me. Whether I'm out walking around, at work, it doesn't matter. People are drawn to me. So my son is used to it, but now that he's older, of course, my son is about to be 20, so he's pretty protective, but he knows once I tell him what the deal is, he's like, okay, but he's watching. So my son was treating me to dinner. So I asked him, I said, Quadric, would you mind? He was like, no problem. And he said, wow, you guys are so nice. And he was like, well, do you mind if I also get something to eat for a friend of mine who's kind of down on his luck? He's having a hard time. And I was like, sure, no problem. My son was like, yeah, go ahead, get him a sandwich too. I didn't see anyone else with this man. He was standing out there alone. We got him something to eat. And he was like, wow, you guys seem so different and you're so nice. What church do y'all go to? What religion are you? And I said, no, we don't go to church, and we're not of any religion. We're just followers of the way. And he said, oh, the way, he mentioned some church that's called the Way. And I know there's a few churches out there. And I said, oh no, we're just followers of the way of Jesus. That's what I told him. And he was like, oh, Jesus. He was like, oh, okay. I said, yeah. I said, Jesus, Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus the Messiah. He's the way, the truth, and the life. And we are followers of him. So we just try to live by his example. And I said, food is nothing, but it's everything when you don't have it. And we got into this little discussion, and he was like, wow, you are so right. I really appreciate this. And then that's when he said, it was just something about you that had me ask you to help me with food. I really appreciate that. And I said, thank you, and went on about my way. But you know what? In that little tiny amount of time, I was able to witness to him who I serve. Because many people walk, each one in the name of their mighty one, of who they serve. But we walk in the name of YHWH, our Elohim, forever and ever. That also reminds me that, we should never neglect some translations, some versions of the word say, don't forget to entertain. But it's really don't forget about strangers. Because you never know. They might be a malak. They might be a messenger, an angel. You just never know. You never know how YHWH is going to see how he can trust you with something that small as giving someone, some food if you're able to, all within reason. But he's not going to send anyone by your path that you can't handle or that you're going to have an issue with helping them out. And if you ever feel like that, 9 times out of 10, I can guarantee it's not from Abba. It's not from him, because we walk in the name of our Abba, YHWH Elohim, forever and ever. And it's effortless. It's effortless. I hope this has been an encouragement and a beraha to you. I'm having a great, great day. I'm about to go in here. I'm off work already, but I'm about to go in here and get on this treadmill for a little bit before I have dinner. I just wanted to share that with you all, give you all a little bit of encouragement on this beautiful day. And like I always say and quote, what Abba does for us every day and what he has in his word, that today, because we are appreciative of our daily bread, what he gives us today is the day that he, YHWH, our Elohim, has made, and let us rejoice, be thankful, and walk in the name of our YHWH Elohim forever and ever. Amen. And hallelujah. Shalom, you all. I'll see you in the next one.